Hello everyone and welcome to another tier ranking video. This one is Thursday's tier list ranking video and we're going to be doing the Pokemon starter ranking tier list maker. This tier list was made by Henry Eager 0815, so thanks to him for this ranking video. And this list will not just include all the starters from the Pokemon games, but will also include the spin-offs like Mystery Dungeon, Coliseum, as well as the Ranger series. Alright, so we have quite a lot of rankings here. So, as far as I know, so there's only going to be one Pokemon for the S Plus ranking and one Pokemon for the F ranking. Otherwise, alright, let's get started. So we're starting off with Machop. So Machop was, of course, a starter in the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, which was released on DS, GBA, and then re-released on the Switch. And for Machop, I'm not really too big on fighting types. I do like his design a bit though, so we're gonna put Machop in the C+ tier, I think. Yeah. Alright. Munchlax, I never really used Munchlax that much. But I honestly, at the pre-evolution to Snorlax, he doesn't really do it for me. So it's going to be a D tier, I think. Right. Pichu. Now, if it weren't for the fact that Pichu is a baby Pokemon, I would have probably put him at S tier. But yeah, I'm gonna put him at A tier. Of course, like in some of the spin-off games, when you use lightning, it hurts him, and then other than that. So yeah, Pichu is going to be an A+ ranking for me. I really like the design of the Pikachu evolutions. Riolu. Now, I love the Lucario evolution line, and Riolu is no exception to that. In fact, I think it might be my favorite of the fighting types in the Pokemon series. So I'm gonna put Riolu in the A+ tier along with Pichu. Okay, so this is our first Hisuian form. This is the Decidueye Hisuian form, and I haven't played Legends of Arceus enough to really get the full evolved Hisuian forms, but this one looks pretty cool. I'm gonna put him in B+ tier, I think. Cubone. Okay, another Mystery Dungeon starter. So I believe Cubone would be best in like the B tier. It's really cool that there's a ground-type Pokemon as a starter option in Mystery Dungeon, but yeah. Okay. Next up, we got Axew, yet another one from Mystery Dungeon. Axew is just going to B tier just because he's a Dragon-type, and he's also pretty cute. He's not really one of my favorite designs from a Pokemon ever, but he does the job. Alright, so I completely forgot the name of Pokemon. I believe he's also a starter in Mystery Dungeon just because of the bandana on him. C tier. I don't really like his design, though. Alright, Vulpix. So, another Mystery Dungeon starter. We're gonna have there's a lot of Mystery Dungeon starters in the beginning, I think. Vulpix, I'm gonna put Vulpix in A tier because Vulpix is pretty cute, and he can be a formidable foe, especially after using a Fire Stone to evolve into Ninetales. Alright, so once again, if it weren't for the fact, this is Azurill, I believe? I hope I'm not getting that mixed up. But yeah, for Azurill, I'm gonna put it in A tier as well, just because it's a baby Pokemon, but we'll see with that. Okay. Persian, the evolved form of, I believe, the evolved form of Meowth. I don't really know, I can't really recall if Persian was ever a starter. I know Meowth was one of your, starters in Mystery Dungeon. I don't know about, Persian, though. I know Persian is the evolution form of Meowth, but you really don't get evolutionary forms of Pokemon until post-game. So, yeah. I'm gonna put Persian in B+ tier, though. All right, Skitty. Now, honestly, who doesn't love Skitty? I've a lot of people. I've heard from a lot of people that Skitty was like the best starter to get in Mystery Dungeon. Uh, yeah. I believe I'm gonna go ahead and give him the first S tier ranking. Because who honestly, who doesn't like Skitty? Who doesn't like Skitty? All right, so uh, Shinx. Yeah, another Mystery Dungeon starter, and I love the Shinx's line too. I'm gonna put Shinx at S tier as well. Her design is really cute, and I really like it. All right, so I believe she was the final form of Poplio. Uh, I don't really know Gen. I don't really know Gen 7 starter lines that well. Primarina, that's what she's called. Primarina. So yeah. I'm gonna put Primarina in the C tier. Uh, yeah. Okay, so another one I forgot. Uh, and it is Samurott. Okay, Samurott. This is, I believe this is Hisuian form. This is regular form. They look really similar, don't they? Uh, yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna put Samurott. I'm gonna put both versions of Samurott to A tier because if you don't know me, I'm a bit of a water type, and so it's really crucial that they have good designs, in my opinion, to really make them stand out against the others. Unfortunately, a lot of the later gens don't really do that, which is kind of a shame. Okay. Rowlet! This is yet another one that I personally actually doesn't like Rowlet. The Gen 7 starter. Um, okay, so if I was ranking all these Gen 7 starters, okay. So Rowlet, um, I'm putting in A tier. Uh, Litten, Litten, I'm gonna put in B plus tier. And with Poplar, I'm gonna also put in B plus tier. These are all really good designs for Pokemon, but they can't be S tier because they're just the first form of the Pokemon. But yeah, okay. Arcanine, the evolutionary form of Growlithe. Um, I'm gonna put Arcanine. I'm gonna put Arcanine in A plus tier. Uh, in my opinion, the Growlithe Plus is some of the most iconic designs in Pokemon history. Uh, and yeah, Arcanine is really good. So we can do that. For Venusaur, I'm not sure what I'm gonna put Venusaur. I'm gonna put it in B tier. In my opinion, Venusaur is like the worst of the three Gen 1 starters in terms of design. But it kind of gets leveled out because he's the only like they're the only like grass poison type lineage in Gen 1. And probably one of the only poison types in Gen 1 generally. And I'm gonna put Ivysaur at the same tier too. So yeah. Okay. I have no idea who this is. I'm just by looking at the looks, I'm guessing this is the final form of the Gen 5 grass starter. Like, no, Gen 4, Gen 6, sorry. Gen 6. Yeah, they're not giving me names on this guy. Okay. Okay. Chestnut, really? That's kind of a terrible name. Chestnut, ugh. I'm not sure where to put Chestnut. Because it has a very terrible name, but his design looks pretty cool. And it's kind of labeled out, so I'm gonna put him in B tier. Okay, now I gotta search up again. Yeah. Grottle. Okay, I believe this guy's name is Grottle. Again, he's honestly he's just pretty forgettable to me, especially since both Torterra and Turtwig are much better design wise. But yeah. And speaking of Torterra, I'm gonna actually put him in A tier. I've actually, if you don't know, in my Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, the starter I chose was Turtwig, and he evolved it to Torterra, a grass ground type, and it can be pretty powerful. I'll tell you that. It can be pretty powerful. Okay, so okay, I believe this is Servine. Again, I'm with some of the later generations, especially some of the ones I'm the least familiar with. I don't know some of these names, so I feel like I have to search it up. So um I'm gonna put him in C tier. It doesn't do it for me that much. Electabuzz, a classic Pokemon for the first generation. Uh Putting him in A plus tier because pretty good. And Electabuzz's evolution. Electivire. Um Electivire, just because of how more powerful he is of Electabuzz, I'm also gonna put him in the same tier. Uh I know some people don't like that some of the Pokemon had a yeah. Okay, Eevee. You're so close. You're so close to that S plus ranking, friend. You are so close, but I'm gonna say this. You're not powerful enough, man. You're just not powerful enough. Matter of fact, spoiler alert, but there is an evolution that's going in S plus tier, but it's just not Eevee. Yeah, and I know Eevee's my favorite Pokemon of all time, but I've got to be fair to the rankings, in my opinion. I'm not going to let my bias a little bit, but not all the way. Someone else more deserving is going to get in that S plus tier, though. All right, Wooper. Now, who doesn't love Wooper? Little Wooper. I'm gonna put him in the B plus tier because he's pretty mid. All right, so we have I believe Delphox, if I'm getting that right. We have Delphox. With Delphox, uh, Delphox, I'm gonna put in A tier. He is pretty powerful. I just don't like the design as much as the middle tier evolution. Okay, so with Tefpig's evolution, I know. Uh, so I'm just gonna say, Embor, you just look too cool, man. B tier. With Pignite, I am just not feeling it. With Pignite, I'm gonna put him in D tier. So yeah, the okay. So now we had the three Gen 8 starters: Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. All right. So Sobble, in my opinion, is kind of a makes water types look pretty bad in my opinion. I'm gonna put him in C plus tier. Grookey, I'm gonna put in B plus tier, and Scorbunny I'm putting in A tier, because Scorbunny is my favorite, not only my favorite looking Pokemon, but he also evolves into my favorite Final Evolution starter of the generation. Uh, uh Damn it. My name's at the tip of my tongue. My name's at the tip of the tongue, but yeah. I know Scorbunny evolves into Raboot and then Cinderace. That's what it was. Cinderace. Rillaboom's a close second though. So yeah. I forgot this guy's name. I'm not very well with, as you can see, I'm not too well with Pokemon games. I played the games though, so I know a fair bit in my head. But yeah. Uh, you go in B tier, friend. Okay. I wish they had. Man, I wish they had the names of these guys. I know I have one in my party in Pokemon Sleep. Really quick, I'm gonna uh Poison Frog Pokemon. I know Toxic Croak, which is the evolution. Krogunk. Oh, that's what it was. Krogunk. With Krogunk, I'm gonna put in B plus tier. I really find it pretty cool that Gen 4, in my opinion, introduced a lot of the cooler things for Pokemon. Uh, like a poison frog wouldn't sound very good, but it actually is a cool idea, and they execute it well with Krogunk. So that's pretty good. And I'm guessing another thing, Krogunk was also a Pokemon Mystery Husband starter, or something like that. Okay, Charizard, classic Pokemon right here. Very classic. He's one of the Gen 1 final starters. So yeah, there's no reason why I shouldn't give Charizard an A plus tier. He's just a class. He's just a classic. Charmeleon Isn't too bad design wise too. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I feel like with the fire types, the Gen 1 does it pretty good justice. Okay, it's at the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it. By the way, these are all the Gen 3 starters. Ugh. Dan. Torchic, Mudkip, who are you? Sorry if it's just me trying to get trying to look up these names here. Alright, Trico, that's what it was. Okay, Trico. Um, so here's how I rate the Gen 3 starter Pokemons. Trico an A, Mudkip in B plus, Torchic in B. So Mudkip, I love Mudkip's design, but I've heard that Mudkip is not the ideal one I want to go with. I'm not sure. I've never played Gen 3. Trico wins by default just because who wouldn't play as Trico? And Torchic, I despise the middle evolution for it. Honestly, I think it looks absolutely horrible. Yeah. All right. So yeah, the final one of Chespin's evolutions here. Uh, so yeah, Chespin evolves into Quilladin. Is that really his name? Quilladin? um, I think it's just a medium Pokemon. I'm gonna put that in B. This is the. Alright. So I know these are evolutions of Gen 2 starters, Cyndaquil and the Crocodile. Oh my gosh. So, Quilava. Quilava. Um, put that in B plus, I guess. And then for Totodile, okay, that Totodile, that's what his name is. Croconaw. And then Feraligatr at level 30. Uh, I'm actually gonna put him in A tier. I really like his design a lot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, again, I apologize that I'm looking up a lot of these names for these guys. Like, I can get a lot in my head, like, solely all the Gen 1 Pokemon I can get in my head, but it's not the same with all of them, unfortunately. But yeah. Okay. You. I know you're, uh, I know, I know your Piplup's evolution. Prinplup? Yeah. Prinplup, and then, okay, Empoleon. Empoleon. Okay. So with Empoleon, stick him into B tier, I think. Okay. Alright, why not? Um, why not? I'm just gonna put into C tier. This is nothing really to write home about for why not, and yeah, really Wobbuffet line is just there for just to be there, honestly. Alright. We have reached the Gen 2 starters. We have Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile, and the following are going to be ranked in this order. I love all three of these designs, but the one I'm going to have to give the one I am going to have to give the bronze medal is Totodile, unfortunately. Followed by Chikorita and Cyndaquil going in A tier. I don't hate either of these three Pokemon. Totodile, Totodile to me, like, he's not bad, he's just not, I just don't like his design as much as the other two. Chikorita is my favorite of the design-wise, but performance-wise, she's not the one you'll want. And then Cyndaquil is like the best of both worlds right there. Alright, we arrived at at probably the most hated opinion I'm ever gonna get. Yeah, I really do not like Combusken's design at all. I, yeah, like Combusken to me, design wise, not performance wise, but design wise, is like the worst design I've ever seen from a starter, and it's just yeah. So for that, unfortunately, Combusken is going in last place. I'm sorry if this is just yeah. Okay, we have a trio of starters now. The Gen 6 starters, the originals for Gen 1 starters, and the Gen 9 starters. We have Chespin, the damn it, Fennekin, and whoever. I know he evolves into Greninja. I just need to get. I just need to. Froakie, okay, Froakie. So we have Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie. And the following are going to go in this order: Chespin, Froakie, Fennekin. Now, Froakie and Fennekin are tied for the A tier because they evolve into Pokemon that I think are some of the best designs in Pokemon history. Of course, Froakie evolving into Greninja, and Fennekin, the middle evolution evolving into Braixen. And then Chespin, nothing right home about for him, unfortunately. He's kind of like it's kind of like just there just for the grass stairs, and these two are like the ones I always go up against. I would choose Froakie because Froakie's just like the best representation of water type starters. If we don't count the Gen 1 and Gen 9 starters. Alright. Well, not Gen 9 starters, but you know. Okay. Now, Gen 1 is going to go in this order, and I think you might all agree with me on this one. Kind of. Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. In my opinion, we all know that Bulbasaur is kind of okay at best, but just because of his iconic design, I'm putting him in B plus, up against higher than like the Venusaur and Ivysaur. Charmander and Squirtle are both great. However, I'm giving the edge to Squirtle because the final evolution is just a bit better to me. But yeah, here you go. Alright, now we've reached the Gen 9 starters. We have Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley, and the following are going to go in this order: Quaxley, Fuecoco, and Sprigatito. I I love I love Sprigatito. The Evolution 9s are some of the best grad starters evolutions in my opinion, with the final one being the best, of course. So yeah, there's really not a single thing wrong. I just can't give him S tier because of the form. Fuecoco's not bad either. You have in the final four, which is Skeledirge, is really cool looking, and yeah. So yeah, and yeah, Quaxley nothing to write home about. However, the final evolution design is pretty unique. Okay, all right. I need to look up again. It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't remember right now. Marowak. Okay, that was it. Marowak. Um, I'm gonna give Marowak the same position I gave to Cubone earlier. If I could. Oh, down there. Uh, yeah, as I said before, is I really find it cool that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon the original gave us a round type starter, but again, like their designs are like fine. Okay, Blaziken. Now we gone from Torchic to Kabuskin to an awesome Blaziken. You are going in A tier, my friend. Yeah. Um, I will give an excuse for being the first one to start the trend on the fire fighting types because after that, Gen 2 through 6 had the firefighting types like Gen 3 through 5. I don't remember Gen 6 did, but yeah. So yeah, uh, I'll give it a pass for him. Bayleaf, in my opinion, is a better design than Chikorita. Uh, he's also more iconic than Chikorita, so I'm gonna give him an A tier. A tier for Bayleaf. Okay. Yeah, you guys know I love Luxio, and I know what you're gonna say. I'm gonna put this at S tier as well, along with Shinx. Yeah, the Shinx's evolution line is just very good. In fact, I'm also gonna put Luxray in A plus tier. Not as good a design as other two, but the for performance wise makes up for it very well. Well, so yeah, as you know, I love the Shinx evolution line is some of my favorites, along with Eevee, Sprigatito, and probably Charmander. I'm not sure yet. All right, Marrow. I'm not sure where to put Marrow, honestly. I'm either gonna give him a B plus or A. But I think I'm gonna give him a B plus. He does evolve into a Azumarill, but he's not too much. Okay, I have to look it up again. Great. I apologize if this is getting repetitive. So Machop. Oh wait. So we got Machop. We got Machamp. We got Machop, Machamp, and then Machoke. That's what it was. Machoke. Okay. Yeah, you see how easy it is to remember from the you know. But yeah, for Machoke, again, I'm not too big on fighting types, but I am gonna give it a B tier since he is stronger than Machop was. All right. And next we have Meganium. Uh, Meganium, Meganium is the worst of the three. Not very good design in my opinion. It is kind of cool that the three are like blossoming a flower in the neck, but Meganium is just the worst of them to me. B tier. All right. So next up we have I believe Marshtomp, Swampert. Okay. I think this is Swampert because Marshtomp. Okay. Swampert. uh Swampert I'm going to be putting in the B tier. for now. All right, Infernape. Where am I gonna put Infernape? Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Um. I really like Infernape's design. I'm gonna give it another A tier. But yeah. Okay. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm not gonna do a recap of the tiers because, again, I am likely gonna forget these names even before I finish this video. So, do spare me the details. So with Monferro here, I'm gonna put I'm gonna put Monferro in the B plus here. Yeah. Okay, we got the two Mr. Mime lines. Mime Junior. Mime Junior. For me, Mime Junior goes in the C plus tier, and Mr. Mime goes in the B plus tier. Mr. Mime is just an iconic design overall. Again, Mime Junior is honestly just weak when you think about it. So yeah. Okay. So who are you again? Oh my goodness. You are Frogadier. That's right, Frogadier. With Frogadier, hmm, yeah, I'm gonna put Frogadier in the same tier I put Froakie earlier. So yeah. Okay, Vaporeon. Where am I gonna put Vaporeon? So, um, just for the habits that you're gonna see a theme, and then when you realize that theme, you're gonna find out who I'm putting the yes plus tier to. So, Vaporeon is gonna go in S tier, and pay attention because there's gonna be a theme with these evolutions. Start paying attention to that, especially since we're starting to get more into evolution territory as time progresses. So yeah. Okay, so I know you're the middle evolution of the Decidueye. So let me just check it out. Uh, this is the third and final evolutionary form of Rowlet. Maybe if I Dartrix. Okay. Uh, Dartrix are kind of forgettable to me, especially compared to Rowlet and Decidueye. Okay. So I realize that there's two Greninjas here. I'm gonna give it the same tier rate because I don't feel like they really changed. And by the way, there's another Pichu here, so might as well just uh get this out of the way too. Just put them in the same tier as I put the other one. I don't know why there's two Pichus and why there's two Greninjas. I mean, I know why there's two Greninjas because this is supposed to be Ash's Greninja, but I'm counting them as one. But I don't know why there's two Pichus. Maybe there's a significance to that. Let me know. But Greninja, I'm gonna put in S tier because Greninja is super cool like that. So yeah, and let me just find that other Greninja really quick. There it is. Yeah, I'll put that in the same tier. Okay. Oops. Jolteon. You're my least favorite of the evolutions, friend. A tier, but yeah, the fact is, they need to give you a tail, Jolteon. I don't know why. There's been like 9 generations, and Jolteon still hasn't had a tail. I don't know why. I don't know why he hasn't had a tail yet. But yeah. Okay, I have never seen you before. Uh hang on. Hippo Pokemon. Yeah, Hippopotamus, and then so Hippopotamus, and then he evolves into Hippowdon, which is this guy. I don't know your name. What? If anyone tells me, what's his name? Thank you. Okay. Okay, Thwacky. Where am I gonna put Thwacky? Um, yeah. I think I'm gonna put Thwacky in A tier. Just for the fact that he evolves into Rillaboom. But yeah. Okay. So I believe his name is like Skitten or whatever. No. He's like the Moon Cat. I know he's the evolutionary form of Skitty. Yeah, Skitty. And Delcatty. Okay. Delcatty. Um, I'm gonna put you at A plus tier. I don't think your design's as good as Skitty's, but it's still pretty good. Plus, you're the evolutionary form of Skitty. Okay, we got Psyduck and Golduck. All right, for Psyduck, I'm gonna put him in B plus tier because of the recognizable design, and I'm also gonna put Golduck in that same area as well. It's pretty cool having water psychics, but there's like, yeah. Okay. All right. So, who do you think is my favorite EV starter? Evolution. What do you think? Is it Sylveon? Is it Flareon? Could it be Leafeon? Could it be Glaceon? Or could it be one of these two? Find out later. Okay, yeah. Honestly, I'm just gonna wait until Umbreon and SPM here so that I can give my formal ranking on these five. But yeah. Alright, so with Incineroar, I love the idea of a wrestling cat. I'm gonna put him in B plus tier, but yeah. Alright, Growlithe again, classic design. I'm gonna put him in A plus tier. Yeah. So yeah. Alright. Getting close to the end. Rillaboom! This one's going in A plus tier, I believe. Once again, I really like Rillaboom. I like both of the Grass and Fire Starter Gen 8 Final Evolution forms. Just yeah. Okay. Baniri. Baniri. Um it's going in B plus. I really like the design, but again, fighting statics. We're putting fighting statics into the same to into here. Alright, Hippopotamus and Hippowdon. I'm gonna put Hippopotamus in B plus tier, and I'm gonna put Hippowdon in the same area. They're both well rounded in my opinion. Okay, Inteleon. Let's come to Inteleon. So, while I love Rillaboom and Cinderace, I can't say the same for Inteleon. In fact, I'm gonna put Inteleon in the C plus tier. Just really, really, not that good, especially compared to the stats of other gen starters. So there. All right, Gibbles. With Gibble, I'm probably gonna put it in B plus tier again, just simply because of the design. Yeah. And yeah, by the way, guys, we are approaching an hour. It's probably going to take a little bit more than an hour to finish this ranking. That just goes to show you how many starters there are in this game, in the game series. So yeah. Okay, let's get back to the ranking. With the Raboot, I'm going to go ahead and give him Ooh, I'm gonna give him an A tier. It's again just really good design wise. Okay, Garchomp. Garchomp is pretty cool. Uh, I'm gonna put him in A tier. Again, Garchomp is pretty cool. And yeah, okay. And then the Garchomp's middle evolution. All right, Gabite. It's Gabite. Okay, Gabite. I'm gonna put in the same position as Gibble. I think these two can go hand in hand pretty well. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother looking up this guy's name. He's just C tier. Cinderace. Cinderace. In my mind, gets another S tier ranking. And to make this one quick, I'm also gonna put Lucario in S tier. These two Pokemon I really like together. Yeah, I've had Lucario as like a Gen 9 Pokemon, and I really love the way he feels on Gen 9. So yeah, both Cinderace and Lucario get S tiers. Machamp, just because he's the best of the three, I'm gonna give him a B plus tier. Okay. So I completely forgot Poplio's middle evolution too. It is I think it's like Brioni. Okay, Brioni. Uh, Brioni. I'm gonna put in B plus tier. Uh, yeah. So yeah, honestly, like the bet, like the eight of the peak is with like Poplio Small and the peak is Brioni, and then it just goes all downhill with Primarina. Just saying. Okay. Biel, just for being recognizable, you're also going to B plus. Uh Haxorus. Haxorus is the evolution of Axew, I believe. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put Haxorus. Yeah. I'm gonna put Haxorus in A tier, I believe. So yeah. Okay, we got Minun, and I'm also gonna put Plusle in here too because they both deserve to go together. They're gonna go. They're gonna go together in that A tier right up there. Well, the only reason why I'm putting them in A tier is because they look pretty good. That's all I'm gonna say. And the same can be said for Pachirisu. You want to know a theme to these guys? They're all Pikachu wannabes. You see, with the cheap things and like the fact they look like Pikachu. Well, obviously they're different Pokemon because of their designs, but yeah, I want to say plus or minus more so than Pachirisu, but yeah. So yeah, with Drizzile, I'm gonna put him in B tier because well, again, it just wins automatically for me. Abomasnow. Uh with Abomasnow, I'm not actually quite sure. Eh. I think I'm gonna put Abomasnow in B tier. I think, yeah. And you just look cool. I'm gonna put you in A tier. This is actually a bit of evolution line. Fracture. Okay, Fracture. Because he's just the least forgettable, I'm just gonna put him in C plus tier. He's just forgettable. Snubber. Again, there's really nothing to write home about. He's also going in C plus tier. Okay. Oh, I mean, how long has Torracat been in this spot? Like, I could have sworn he was like going down, and then I must have just, I may have accidentally skipped Torracat. I apologize, guys. I may have just skipped Torracat, so my apologies about that. Let me get Torracat. Let me get Torracat, and in my opinion, he's the best design of the Litten line. Uh, Plus he's well rounded too, so he gets an A+ tier in my eyes. So yeah. Once again, another one where the peak of the middle evolution line it's the middle and then it just goes downhill. But it's not a big downhill. It's yeah. But yeah. Okay. Decidui. Uh with Decidui, uh I am going to put Decidui in S tier. Along with the Hisuian form, I believe. So yeah. Or did I not put the Hisuian this where did I put the Hisuian Digui? Oh oh no, wait, never mind. Okay, you know what? Forget it. We're running along, and we still got quite a few more Pokemon to go. So we're gonna keep this moving along. All right. So we got Weasel and Sneasel. No, wait, Sneasel and Sneasler. Oh my goodness, this is kind of confusing. I'm guessing this is Weasel and this is Sneasel, but tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not even gonna bother looking it up. We're running long here. So. With Sneasel, I'm gonna put Sneasel in the B+ tier, and I'm gonna put Weasel in B tier. Pretty solid designs, though the fighting stats don't do it for me too well. Okay, Starly. Uh, Unfortunately, flying type's like one of the weaker types in the Pokemon series, I believe. So we got Starly, Staravia, and Staraptor. That's what it was, Staraptor. All right, so Starly, I'm gonna put in C tier. Staravia, I'm gonna put in B tier, and it's Starly. Oh no, Staraptor, I'm gonna put in B+ tier. Togekiss, Togekiss, yeah, Togekiss, I am going to be putting it in I think B+ tier, just for the design purposes alone. But yeah. Toxicroak, you already know where I'm placing this. Again, I really like the idea of just a poison frog Pokemon. So yeah, I put Krogan in B tier, B+. I'm putting you in A+, just because you're stronger. Okay, we got Misdrevious and Mismagius. Uh, so Misdrevious, I like Misdrevious' design better, honestly. I'm gonna put Misdrevious in A tier. And I'm gonna put Mismagius in B+ tier. So yeah. Alright, Cricketune. Wait, were they a starter, really? Was Cricketune and whatever his like the ladybug? Oh brother, I've okay. Were they both starters? I'm not sure. Uh I'm just gonna put them both in B tier because I think they're pretty okay. Okay, Pikachu! Ooh, this one's gonna be an interesting one. Pikachu. Where am I gonna put Pikachu? Alright. I think I'm gonna put Pikachu in A tier. Recognizable all around and a pretty well rounded fighter. But yeah, not quite the same perfection. But yeah. Okay, we got the penguin one. I forgot already. It's been like I don't know, like it's been like half an hour since we did the Emperor one. So yeah, excuse me for that. Okay. So I think for Penguin or whatever his name was, I'm gonna put him in B plus tier. So yeah. Okay, Ampharos. Gee, I'm not sure I'm gonna put Ampharos. Maybe like B tier. I like the other two's designs better, but yeah. Zubaril I am putting in F's tier. Because yeah, he's a tank. He's just a tank. He's a tank, and yeah, my Pokemon Scarlet and Violet videos know why. So yeah, you get another place in our S tier ranking system. Okay, don't forget, guys. We are getting close to deciding who's going to go on that S plus tier. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, so we have whatever this guy is. I forgot his name. Uh, I'm gonna put you in B tier. You're pretty okay. Electakid, I'm gonna put you in B tier. You're pretty okay. Hmm. Squagwire. Sagwire. Whatever his name is. Sagwire or something like that. Uh, yeah. Just the fact that your design is pretty hilarious to me. You're going in B plus tier with Wooper. Yeah. Alright, guys. It's time to decide. Let's get going. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Which of these is going? Okay. In last place, we have Leafeon. Leafeon is the weakest because he has the worst design of all of them, and he's the grass type, which is not my ideal typing. But the last place getting B tier should wonder you how good they are. In fifth place, also taking B tier, is Flareon. Just because of that big tough. Yeah. In fourth place, going in B plus tier, is Glaceon. Glaceon is an ice type, and her design is one of my favorites of these evolutions. You know, we all got our favorites. Glaceon is one of my favorites design wise, but yeah. And getting the bronze medal going in A tier is Umbreon. Umbreon, being a dark type, is pretty awesome. So, yeah, Umbreon gets an A tier. In second place, getting S tier, is Sylveon. Yes, that's right. I am not putting Sylveon in S plus tier, even though she is my favorite of the evolutions design wise with the ribbons and stuff. But the one that gets the edge is Espeon because Espeon was my first evolution that I've ever gotten in a Pokemon game. She's also has one of my favorite typings, a Psychic, and her design is pretty awesome as well. So that is of course my ranking of all the evolutions. And of course, we already know Vaporeon's S and Jolteon's A. So with that set in mind, let's get back to the ranking. Okay. We're almost at the home stretch, guys. Don't worry. This video will end soon. We're almost at the home stretch. So, Teddy Ursa. Um, yeah, Teddy Ursa, uh, is going to get, a B plus tier. Again, just a really cute design overall. Okay. Togepi, another really recognizable Pokemon. And for Togepi, I am going to give Togepi, uh, an A tier. It's really cute. It's just really cute, and as the psychic, which is nice. And I completely forgot what this one is. And mhm. Togetic. Okay, Togetic. I'm not sure. Probably the same tier as Togepi. Yeah, yeah. I've got to keep this. I gotta keep this moving. Uh, yeah. And I'm not gonna search up these names no more. I've got to finish this video up. And fortunately, I know most of the rest of these names just from art. Okay, so 10 years is Final Evolution. I'm gonna put you in B in the A tier because you're 10 years so, but you're stronger. All right. And please leave me in the comments what names I'm missing here. All right. So with Mareep, I'm gonna go ahead and give Mareep a B tier, and I'm gonna give Flaffy B tier as well. Again, yeah. Wobbuffet is honestly kind of like a joke Pokemon to me. Give it B tier as well. Okay, Raichu. Okay, Raichu. So Raichu, in my opinion, is like one of the most underrated final evolutions because he gets overshadowed by Pikachu so often. Raichu gets an S tier. He's a pretty good fighter most of the time, but he's also electric type, which does give him an advantage in battle. And he's my favorite of the Pikachu ones design wise, I think. So yeah, Raichu's getting an S tier. Snorlax! Pokemon Sleep really did bot you down a bit. I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm gonna put Snorlax in A tier again, a really classic Pokemon that many people that Pokemon fans should know. And for Survivor's Final Evolution, I think I'm gonna give it a B tier. Okay, Braixen! Braixen is also getting an S tier. Mainly because of her design again. But yeah. Braixen gets an S tier. And again, this is my ranking, guys. So if you have a different opinion, and you will have different opinions than mine, let me know, okay? Don't get don't get offended if your favorite Pokemon is down lower than it should be, it feels like, but yeah. Alright, Wartortle. Yeah, so Wartortle's getting an A plus tier. Again, I really like the Squirtle line design wise. So yeah. And a really good fighter too. Lopunny, I'm not quite sure where to rank Lopunny. I think I'm just gonna give him a C plus tier. Pretty mid, but you know. And I believe this is like I don't know what this is. They're gonna give it B tier, I guess. Alright. The Gen 4 starters. We have Turtwig, Chimichar, and Piplup. Okay. So the rankings are in third place, Piplup, even though he is the most recognizable of the three, but he still gets A tier. In second place, Turtwig, also getting an A tier. Again, the middle line, if it not the middle line, forgettably would have been number one. But, of course, Chimichar gets the number one spot, and it's going in A plus tier. So, yeah. Okay, this is Budkip's middle evolution, right? Marshtomp, I believe. I'm gonna give him B tier, I guess. Like, in a lot of these Pokemon designs are already mid. Okay, Typhlosion. Typhlosion, we have the Hisuian form and we have the regular form. So, with Hisuian Typhlosion and for regular form Typhlosion, I'm gonna give the same ranking in A plus tier. They look really awesome, in my opinion. So yeah, Typhlosion, and then we're gonna put Hisuian Typhlosion in that same spot as well. So yeah. Okay, we have finally reached our final 7. And it's gonna crack an hour, but don't worry, guys, it's ending soon. Just thanks for sticking with me. All right, Blastoise is getting an S tier. There's honestly no questions about it for me. He's my favorite of the final evolution starters of Gen 1, and he's a literal tank. He's a tank. Alright. So for Totodile Spinel, I'm just gonna give it a B tier. Okay, our final set of evolutions, the Gen 5 starters. We have Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott, and the following rankings go in order. Tepig! You really botched. Hard. Snivy! Just because I can never for the life of me remember the names. And Oshawott because he's pretty cool in my opinion. Definitely one of the most underrated starters in my opinion. I love cute Oshawott, and one of my affections, one of my water biases again, because I prefer water type starters, but yeah. Okay. Ninetales! For Ninetales, I'm gonna give Ninetales the same ranking I ranked Vulpix earlier, which is an A tier. So yeah, go. All right, guys, we have it's been a while, but we finally made it. The final Pokemon of the video, DeWatts, and with DeWatts, I think he finishes out strong. He gets an A plus on the tier ranking system. Because I believe, once again, this is another case where the middle evolution just kind of peaked and then it kind of went downhill a little bit. But yeah, so that is my ranking of all the starter Pokemon. I'm not gonna do a little recap because this video is way too long. Plus, I'll probably forget all these. I've probably already forgotten some anyway. But let me know what you would rank these Pokemon. So yeah. Tomorrow I am gonna be doing a smaller one since this one is just like really big. Okay. See you guys. Take care.